Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Major drama on the horizon as the contest between Catherine "Cat" Richardson and Eva Thomas toast up. While suckers know the two are sisters, as Eva is the natural son of Ted Richardson, Cat is in the dark. The Dupree grandchild has been suspicious of her mama, Nicole Richardson's, new temporary adjunct for the launch, and she has some solid spidey senses as the youthful woman is over to no good. During the Tuesday, March 18 occasion, Eva and Cat got into a massive battle. Still, Eva figured out a way to get under her half-family's skin by getting her flirt on with Cat's love interest, Tom Navarro. Cat and Tom had a nice date last week. Still, Cat also commended in Tom that she had no way been intimate with a man. Eva's flirting with Tom was draped in sexual imputations, so could the Richardsons' adjunct from the other side of the tracks sway him down from Cat? Tom does like Cat, but it's hard to say if he's the type of person who's looking for a rollick in the hay or a real relationship. After all, he's rather chummy with his master and Fairmont Crest's occupant slimeball, Bill Hamilton. At this point, Cat and Tom only went on one date. Nothing is tying him to her or anyone differently for that matter. So, could Tom add to the enmity between Eva and Cat? Could he show some interest in Eva? Not only would Eva begrudge Cat for being the son that got to grow up in the stage of luxury, with their pater's full attention, but Cat could begrudge Eva for moving in on her man. A shirtless Derek dons an apron and serves Ashley breakfast before she heads out to her new job. Ashley takes a seat in Derek's stage, saying how delicate it must have been to deal with her when all she was doing was studying for nursing academy. Derek paid no mind as he thinks Garland Memorial has no indication what an asset they're gaining moment. Ashley is so agitated as she's wanted to be a nanny her entire life. They head out and Ashley tells Derek he's the only man she'll ever love. Haley walks into the club making arrangements for her forthcoming marriage to Danny's ex-husband, Bill. The marriage diary asks her questions about all the folks who haven't responded and/or transferred regrets. Haley says she's an optimist by nature when Danny enters the structure. Haley heads over to speak to Danny. She says Danny, Chelsea, and Naomi were the family she had. She hopes there's some part of that family such like experience they can regain. Danny thinks Haley is a piece of work. She notes how they brought her to their table and were paid back by Haley stealing her hubby and her son's father. Haley wants to find a way to be civil, but Danny isn't interested and walks right past her to join her family and mama. Danny marches over to meet her family and just can't stop going off about how nightmare Haley is. Nicole is certain it takes two to tango and Anita is sure Bill is the agitator as it wasn't the first time he cheated. Danny doesn't differ. She says Bill kept his affairs down from the house, but with Haley, they did it under her roof. Nicole tries to calm her family down, but she's unintentional to hear to a woman who has the perfect woman who easily doesn't indeed fate any other women live. Anita interjects saying snarking with her family isn't helping. Danny knows she'll be good once she makes cheaters pay. Bill arrives and wonders why his clerk, Caroline, is cataloging him within an inch of his life. He hopes none of his guests commit nightmare crimes in the coming week or so. He tells Caroline they're on the point of a new dawn. Wayne arrives and tells Bill his son is in trouble. Terry has a medicine problem and he took jewelry. The victims are on Jerry and Diane Overton, the possessors of World Tech Inventions. Bill promises to make the entire situation go down. He makes a call and eliminates the issue. Bill says connections and favors make the world go around. He doesn't charge his friend but says he does owe him one. Haley rings the doorbell and Vanessa, the real estate agent, lets her in. Haley is thrilled as she knows she now actually lives in Fairmont Crest. Vanessa asks what she and Bill are allowing as they've chosen to live in Danny's community. She's chosen to live inside the gates where folks will indurate her out. Haley tries to justify her position and thinks everything always works out. With that, Vanessa hands over the keys and wishes her luck, which she'll need. Naomi addresses to her man about her father marrying her stylish friend. She doesn't want to talk about him, especially when his fine burrow is abstracting her. She asks Jacob if they can cancel their plans for the day and hang out. He wants to, but the DCPD frowns on new investigators frolicking with their lives. She begins to undress him again and they get back down to business. Naomi and Jacob get dressed and she says she has a present for their friend Ashley who's starting her new job, a set of plush bind. Jacob plays with the situation and put Naomi in a compromising position. Anita, Nicole and Danny are hanging out when Vernon and XX arrive. The discussion snappily moves back to Danny, which it seems to always do. They all agree Danny is better off without that cheating horror show, Bill Hamilton. Danny notes she shut her entire world down at 19 times old. Her entire family is now gone and what's she supposed to do now? Vernon agrees but says she's giving him power he didn't earn. Across the way, Chelsea and Kat watch the family and bandy. Just also, Naomi walks by and asks what's up. They see a aunt believe their mama is actually smiling and head over. Vernon tells a story about Anita being pregnant with Danny. They all giggle about Danny being demanding from the womb. Nicole says what Danny wants Danny gets. He said it was no way about Danny as he'd run through fire for Anita. Chelsea says she's not interested as the single life is for her. The family goes back and forth until Nicole tells Danny she's going to be just fine. Andre Richardson walks into the sanitarium and greets Ashley at the office. She notes how long he has been gone, and he says he's home to shoot Nicole's videotape memoir for her Rearmost Award. While he's home, he's shooting for Chelsea's fashion line. Andre gets veritably kittenish and says he's open to other suggestions to enthrall his time. Haley calls Bill and they talk about their new house. She says she's back at the country club to snare a bite. He gets all sportful and says they should meet at his hostel latterly in the evening. Anita tells the family she's thankful they're each together. She's proud of every member of their family. Vanessa runs in and tells the Duprees Bill bought the new home in Fairmont for him and Haley. With that, Vanessa exits. Danny is done. Just also, Haley walks in. Danny approaches Haley and goes off on her for not only moving into Fairmont Crest but also moving into the reopened community. Haley tries to calm her down but Danny is not to be denied. Danny places her hand on Haley as she wants to be the first to give her a housewarming present. With that, she slaps the ever-loving fool out of her. Out of nowhere, Karen Huger tells Haley, drink to Fairmont Crest. There's Bill, who ditched Danny for Haley. There's Haley, who slept with her stylish friend's wedded daddy. There's Danny, who isn't taking it well. And also there's Leslie, who ran Laura off the road on her motorcycle just so she could get Eva into Nicole and Ted's house. But they're all kind of run-of-the-shop cleaner baddies. We've seen their types ahead. We know how to reply. This villain, still, caught us off guard. And we're not sure how we're supposed to feel about him. Martin, we're told, is the rising star of the Dupree family. He worships his grandpa Vernon and dreams of following in his political steps. He admires his grandma Anita. He's regardful to his parents, Nicole and Ted, and sweet to his sprat family, Kat. He's devoted to his hubby, Smitty, and the perfect pop to kiddies Tyrell and Samantha. Yeah, he's the complete package.